Ja, hei og hjertelig velkommen til en spesialutgave av Forum I dag med Victor Thomsen, Dr. Victor Thomsen, som skal fortsette med å snakke om de 10 tappte stemmene fra Israel. Så vi går direkte inn på, han har mye stoff, han har studert dette nøye, så vi går direkte inn på og fortsetter fra forrige gang. Welcome to you, Dr. Thomsen.
Thank you, darling.
And we are excited to hear how much more you have to tell us about.
Well, let's follow our lost tribes who are not lost.
Yes.
And never were lost.
No.
James wrote the book of to those that were the 10 tribes spread abroad, and Paul wrote to them Philippi, Corinth, Ephesus, Smyrna. All these were there in Asia Minor and Anatolia, and the Galatians, and all of Galatia, the Celts, and so these came from the 10 tribes, and we're proving that through history and historians and biblical history. So here we go. Let's start with some more archaeological evidence. We've been going through some. Here's a burial mound here attributed to Scythian. It's a Scythian burial mound, but this is what's interesting about it, is that in this burial, Scythians, and we're proving that Scythians are the Saka and the Cimmerians, which were 10 tribes from Samaria, from Israel, the northern.
So Saka is son of Isaac.
Saka is son of Isaac, or Isaac, and so we see here that there are inscriptions in Hebrew.
Oh.
All right, in the Scythian burials. All right.
Yeah.
So the Hebrew is sticking with them at this point.
Okay.
And containing artifacts with menorah motifs and script similar to ancient Hebrew. And in the Caucasus, in some of the mounds there, in isolated mountains, you know that the Saka came through the Caucasus Mountains over the Black Sea. Communities, they practice that. They want you to know they practice circumcision and the Sabbath observance.
Okay.
Even though they had lost it at the time that they were dispersed, that was one of the things that God had against them.
Okay.
And here we are practicing the Sabbath now, and observances well within the Christian era, despite being cut off from the Jewish influence. So here we see some of the motifs and with the Hebrew on it.
So that's Hebrew letters.
Yes, and here we see some of their artifacts. As you can see, they're Europeans. They're not Mongolians.
No.
They're not Arabs, and they got the beards and the long hair. So the archaeologist that found this, his name is Collins, and he doesn't claim every European or Asian tribe descends from Israel, but he says that for sure large segments of the population, particularly among the Scythians, the Parthians, and later Germanic tribes, also the Cimmerians. But the Cimmerians or Cimmerians, they're one and the same. They're 10 tribe, and they're called Scythians also.
Okay.
So there's a lot of confusion around that, but they're both Saka. It's just different disbursements into different places that we talked about. Yes. The ones around Nineveh, and then the ones that were put into with the Medes was the Saka, which are the Germanics. Okay. And we'll talk about that some more. So Germanic tribes have carried. So all of these, the Scythians, Parthians, and Germanic tribes have carried forward the cultural and genetic legacy of the 10 tribes. Without knowing it, actually.
Right.
Without knowing it.
Interesting.
And Collins, he's not just relying on this one line of proof. He combines biblical prophecy, ancient testimony, migration records, yeah, tribal customs, which we see, linguistic roots, which we see.
Yeah.
I just showed you some proof of it. And archaeological clues to construct a mosaic, to put it all together. So here's a guy who's really put it together for us. And if he's right, the story of the lost tribes didn't end in exile. They didn't just mix in.
No.
But they morphed into an empire, into such an empire that they took over the Assyrian Empire, the Babylonian Empire, and they took over Egypt.
So they become mighty.
They became an empire that no one talks about.
Okay.
And this was Manasseh, Ephraim, Simeon, Naphtali, along with some of the Kimrians came in with some of the tribes, Reuben, Gad, Asher, Zebulun. And then you say, well, they never were seen again. No, they were seen. They came back to the land, the Holy Land, going to fight Pharaoh in Egypt, and stayed 30 years and celebrated Passover. And they were invited by Josiah and Jeremiah, and they stayed for 25, 30 years. Josiah was killed.
Okay.
And when he was killed, they left. Now, here we see some of the tablets showing the Scythian.
Yeah.
Absolutely in line with that era. And so we have we see within the British tribes the Jutes coming out of Denmark.
Okay.
The Angles, which is England is named after the Angles, English, and the Saxons. These are mighty tribes coming out of Saka.
Okay.
Scythians coming out of Manasseh, Ephraim, Simeon, and Naphtali. All right.
Right.
And they've called themselves this from as long as there's writings on the Saxons, claim to be sons of Isaac.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And this is what the scripture said, that they'll be known as by the name Isaac. All right?
Yeah.
So the sons of Saxons mean sons of Isaac. And so they came into the British Isles in their migrations. They were in the northern German area, along with the Burgundians underneath them and the Frisians to the east of them. And Romans, here comes Roman writers and historians, noted that some invading tribes claimed descended from noble patriarchs, like Joseph and some of these. And early Anglo-Saxon genealogies include some suspiciously similar biblical ones, like Dan. They had names like Dan, Asher. They were Hebrew names. Naphtali, all the Hebrew names they named. They were carrying these names. Yes.
All the names.
And the Saxons themselves believed they were Isaac's sons, hence Saxons.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
The repetition of names, customs, and legends across centuries and regions begins, it all begins to really put together and add up. And look at some of the Saxon banners that they have that coincides with the tribes of Israel. These are Saxon banners that coincide with the tribes of Israel. Now, the one with Reuben is a little disturbing, but if you remember, it means fertility. If you remember, Reuben did lose his birthright.
I heard that. Yeah.
Yeah, and we'll talk about that. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
And but here we have the coat of arms for the tribes. And we see here Simeon and Judah the lion here, and Gad, and Dan. Look at Naphtali. That's what I am. Our coat of arms is the deer or the and looking down here, Manasseh and Ephraim. This is Ephraim, the ox. And Manasseh is a unicorn.
Which one of these went to Norway?
Okay, well.
Would you know that?
Let's see. Well, the Saxons went to Norway.
Yes.
So that would be Manasseh, Ephraim, Naphtali, and Simeon.
Not Dan.
Dan was already there.
Oh, okay.
Dan was the only tribe that had left before all the dispersions,
Okay.
and ended up in Ireland, Scotland, and Denmark. Okay.
Oh, okay.
And so they were already there.
Okay.
All right. And so yes, they would be mixed in there as well. So looking at the British.
Yes.
And we're going to talk about this because the British royalty, it all comes through Jeremiah. It is believed that he came into Ireland.
Okay.
And we're going to talk about
The
that. Because
prophets.
some say it's just a legend, but there's more to it. There's proofs.
Yeah.
And there's even they even have his mound where he's buried.
Oh, yeah.
Jeremiah's, burial
The
is
prophet
there in
Jeremiah.
Ireland, right up the street from where we'll talk about it later.
Yes.
Here we have the crest for England, and we see Judah, the line of Judah, together with Manasseh's unicorn. Now notice Manasseh, even though he's got a crown around, the unicorn has a crown around it's around his neck.
Yeah.
And there's chains showing servitude, showing slavery, that the 10 tribes came out of slavery. You know.
But it's also significant that there is the harp of David.
Well, there you noticed that, didn't you? Both of these show the harp of David.
Yeah.
David's harp, the one lion being the lion of Judah. But I believe that England is Manasseh because look at the three lions. This represented Ireland, Scotland, and Britain, English.
Yes.
Okay, and the crown up here.
Interesting.
Do it mon droit. That you know what that means?
No.
That means Jehovah is at my right hand.
Wow.
Yes.
What language is that on?
Well, that is old, very old French. Do it de mon droit,
Okay.
which means God or Jehovah is at my right hand. It's the motto of the monarch of the United Kingdom.
Okay.
And so
It still is.
It still is, yeah. So we see the unicorn, the son of Joseph, who received the birthright.
Yes.
Wears his crown about his neck, representing all the 10 tribes of Israel, which chains about it, representing the bondages of slavery and disbursement. Okay, that's all wrapped up in there, see?
Yes.
And now let's get a little personal. Is that okay?
Sure.
I don't know if you can zero in on this and see. I have a family, the coat of arms, and Thompsons, and they were in Parliament and in both parliaments, the Commons and also the House of Lords. And since I'm American, I'm not allowed to be a part of that any longer. I have been displaced, so I'm not.
Yeah.
But my family still has. I have land in Scotland, and have we've regained our the title Lord there in Scotland, but that's beside the point.
Your kilt on there.
Yeah, I have my kilt when we got married. You remember that day?
Yes, I do.
That was a very, very special day.
It sure was.
I want to show you my family crest. They all have the deer head on
deer,
it. You know,
okay.
The what do you call the deer? A male deer here.
Like a youth.
A ute, okay. Well, they have the ute all through there.
Yeah.
This was me on the day we got married in a Norwegian
Yeah,
church.
you have that kilt
A
on.
300-year-old Norwegian church up in the hills of Texas.
Yes, it's the capital of Norway.
The Norwegian capital.
Yes.
Yes. Underneath there, it's interesting. These colors coming through from the windows.
Yeah.
But you see, this is my family colors right here.
That's
Thompson
right.
means son of Tom.
Yes.
So even though we came to Scotland, we were a Norwegian clan, and we fought the just wanted to say, we fought the English and the Scots. And we were on the border. We're a border tribe. And we did not wear the kilt except on special occasions because we had horses. We were horse riders.
Yes.
And we rode through the Catholic Church and took all their gold. And so there was a decree throughout the land that any Thompson that was found, they would if you showed up for church in the Catholic Church and your name was Thompson, you were beheaded.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. So praise the Lord. So here we have, I'm a little swollen. I'm not sure why my face is so swollen. They must have
sunshine maybe.
Yeah, maybe I just sun. So we see my family crest here, some of the different Thompsons and the family coat of arms. Let's get into Jacob's blessing and birthright, because Jacob, the oldest son, Reuben, is supposed to be the one to get the birthright, but he lost it by sleeping with his father's concubine. I believe her name was Bilhah.
Bilhah.
And here's the problem, is that he defiles his father's bed. This is serious.
That's right.
And it is a defilement, a direct assault on Jacob's authority as your father. It's how we handle our parents is very important.
That is true.
You know, when you shame your parents, when you don't honor them, the Bible says that it shortens your lifespan.
It does, yeah.
Yeah, and is a direct. God has a problem when we don't show honor to authority, especially to our parents, to fathers and our mothers. And so Jacob, by crossing, he's going to bless Joseph's sons and give them.
Yeah.
And he's blessing two of them.
Okay.
And which are going to be tribes unto themselves. But he crosses his arms.
Okay.
In so doing,
so the youngest,
in crossing his left hand over his right, he gave the lesser blessing to the older one, which was Manasseh.
Okay.
And he gave Ephraim, blessed him with the right hand, who received the greater blessing. So he got a double portion. They're both blessed. But Ephraim got the double portion.
Yeah.
And so I want them to know what he said.
Yeah.
The prophetic here that goes over them as a family and who you think they are now. Because here's what we learn about the individual blessings that he spoke over them. Over Manasseh, he said, Manasseh, shall become a people. And he also shall be great. Manasseh was to become one nation that would be great, a great empire.
Which is Great
Which
Britain.
I believe is Great Britain. And they even have it on their...
They were big.
they even have the unicorn on their...
they do, yes.
And on Ephraim, he says this in front of both of them. Truly is the younger brother, Ephraim, shall be greater than the older.
So where did Ephraim go?
Okay, wait a minute. And his descendants shall become a multitude of nations. Not just one nation, many nations coming together.
Okay.
The whole world's come to America.
Yes.
There are more Norwegians.
Yes.
3 times than in Norway, in America.
Oh, yes.
There are 3 times more Scottish, more Germans, more English than in the countries they come from. In America.
Yeah.
There's over 350 million people.
Oh, my.
In America.
That's right.
All the world came and formed a nation under freedom. I didn't realize until I started studying history how much religious freedoms were being taken away in England. And here they're going down that track again.
Yeah, that's right.
Coming against religious freedoms. But Islam's given all the favor. You see that? This is leading us into Jacob's trouble. Which is the tribulation, all right?
Right.
Okay, so moving right along. So both of these future peoples would have similar characteristics because they both represent Joseph. But let me just say that Ephraim's would represent a greater power and multitude of nations, which I believe is America. So America would represent Ephraim in the end times.
I see.
Because the prophecies have not come to pass. It has to do with the end times. Go ahead.
Well, unfortunately, our time is going so fast, but we are so interested to hear more about this. And Pastor Thompson, Victor, you are a professor in this area.
Yeah.
You have studied this very thoroughly, but you know,
I'm not getting through it very fast.
well, but I think it's very interesting, and we are going to see more of this very soon.
Yeah.
We're going to our next program, and you will tell more. You have the answers to a lot of questions here, don't you?
Well, we hope so.
Yes.
And we're trying to prove it. I believe we have proven it. I believe it's not something we're just trying to make up. But
it's not a fairy tale.
No, it's not a fairy tale we're sharing here. We actually have proof of where they've migrated and where they ended up.
We have proof. Thank you very much for following us. We will be next time back with more.
Media i dag har altfor stor makt. Det gjør jo at tilliten blir svekket. Det gjør jo at man må jo da dobbeltsjekke fakta. Det jeg i hvert fall leser i Norge i dag, det stemmer med den virkeligheten jeg har opplevd. Israel jo, det vil jeg si, en oase i Midtøsten. Den hetsen de får av norsk media, synes jeg fullstendig ufortjent. Der synes jeg Norge i dag flink å få frem nyutvinning, ny teknologi og sånne type ting, og skrive om det. Skrive om situasjoner på en nyansert måte. Det at Norge i dag tar opp abortkampen, og faktisk tør å ta det opp, selv om det så politisk ukorrekt som går an til å få det, så det bare fryder med at noen tør å kjempe den saken. Og Norge i dag tør å kjempe den saken. Og i tillegg med det, med de her lovene som kommer med avkristning i Norge, det at Norge i dag skriver om avkristning i Norge og kjemper for å stoppe avkristning i Norge, det må vi bare få enda mer av. Og jeg håper at Norge i dag greier å være med å samle Kristen-Norge, sånn at vi ikke bare har de sitter på den haugen, og de sitter på den haugen, så har du forskjellige kristne organisasjoner som ikke kan samarbeide med hverandre på grunn av, nei, de tenker sånn, de tenker sånn. Nei, vi må sørge for å få samlet Kristen-Norge, sånn at vi kan, for sammen så kan vi være sterke. Og der synes jeg Norge i dag på god vei og gjør noe positivt. Altså, vi trenger kristne medier. Jeg personlig, jeg abonnerer på nettaviser. For jeg synes det kjekt å kunne gå inn og klikke på noe annet enn de mainstream-mediene vi har i Norge. Ja, jeg vil si at for de som har får tilbud om å prøve Norge i dag, så vil jeg absolutt si prøv Norge i dag. Det verdt det. Da får du noe alternativt inn i stua, inn i hjemmet ditt.
Nå kan du også bli kjent med Norge i dag. Du kan prøve avisen gratis i 5 uker. Send SMS med kodeord PRØVE til 2030 eller ring oss på 55 92 29 00, så sender vi avisen til deg. Alt stoffet i papirutgaven og mye mer også tilgjengelig i vår nettutgave idag.no. Klikk deg inn på siden og prøv avisen på nett i 1 måned for 1 krone. Norge i dag ikke som de andre. Hvis du vil være informert og bli inspirert, må du lese Norge i dag.
Hver uke får vi rapporter fra den verdensvide vekkelsen, og menn og kvinner som blir frelst og tar imot Jesus over hele landet vårt. Les historiene i avisen Norge i dag. Bestill på 55 92 29 00. Bestill i dag.